We're ready.
All right, we are back. Another episode of the BoB podcast. We
Week
got your,
11 in the books.
all I gotta say, Richmond stand up, Richmond stand up, baby. Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Uh, yeah, sorry about that, Jack. Had to come.
Yeah.
Before we start, I want to bring on a very special guest, our second guest of the year. No other than the GM of Weekend Guard Mike, Steven Salah.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. We could keep, I'll close real quick.
Just noticed
So-
that in my
So, Steven, it's great to have you on the podcast. I mean, it's probably been like a year since you've been
yeah.
on last.
I was on it once last year, like middle of the year, probably around the same time.
Yeah, I think it was like this month.
Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure.
Of course. So, sorry about the loss this past week against the Banana Stand.
Yeah, it was tough.
What do you think's gonna happen, man? You think Brandon's gonna get out in November?
It's tough to win 3 in a row. It's tough to basically win 2 in a row against Dom. He's had like a week off with me, but like playing 2 out of 3 against the same guy is tough, especially winning both of them. He hasn't done it before. I might side with history and say he goes 2-1. I had a feeling he'd go 2-1 this year.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not long before he does sweep, but I think Dom finds a way. Dom needs to win a lot more than Brandon needs to win.
Yeah.
Brandon kind of separated himself.
Very true. I think V-Rod's doing it. I think he's getting out.
Yeah. I don't know. Dom's due.
He is
Doesn't
too.
have a lot of receivers on by, but like I think it just cut out.
Wait, can you see us still?
Yeah.
My laptop screen just went out.
It's just black.
You know what? If it's
Um. All right, we're back. I just paused it, so we're good.
little difficulties there.
Oh, it's back. Okay.
Yeah, we're back
Cool.
on though. What were we saying? I don't even know.
Oh, I was saying that the projections in that game, I think both low for both of them. I think how Brandon put up 150 this week. I can see that game being close, like in the 140s each.
Yeah.
Also, it's tough to win.
I see it. It's crazy. Half the league 5 and 6.
I know. It sucks to be a part of
You guys-
that.
It really does.
That's 7, but you like, I'd be happy in your spot if I.
Yeah.
You started and like battling through, like you just got CMC back. Like I feel like that's a confident 5 and 6.
It's just that one game to Mike week 1 where CMC's out. It changes everything now. But
yeah, it does. Jesus.
it's such a huge like difference. But I don't know. Chris might be right. It could be all the little bros.
Yeah.
Ryan in the offs. We could be getting that.
I think if Alex beats me this week, that could very well be the case. I think if I win, I think I can prevent that from happening. I think only one of me or Alex. It's going to be Ryan and one of me or Alex.
Yeah. I mean, I play you not next week, the week after.
Yeah.
That's going to be a huge game.
How many weeks are left? This is going to be week 12.
Yeah, this might be week 12.
There's 3 left. It's 12, 13, 14.
So then we have the brothers week the last week. So then
Yeah.
So like the second to last week is me.
Yeah.
So since it's your first time on the pod in a year, I'm just gonna ask you some questions. Catch up a little bit because we haven't heard from you. What are your thoughts on like your team in general this season?
Pleasantly surprised. My record might not show it, but like 5 and 6 is good for a third place record in this league technically, and a bunch of people are 5 and 6.
You're 5th in scoring.
Yeah, which is like right around average, which I kind of expected to be right around average, but honestly, I expected to be right around the average to above average, with Kelsey and Mahomes being a version of Kelsey and Mahomes, and like outside of 2 weeks, they really haven't been at all. Mm-hmm. So considering like the production I get from all the other pieces, like Mixon has been better than anyone thought Mixon was going to be.
Yeah,
for sure.
Such a good surprise.
Yeah, he's been clutch.
He was carrying like that running back, especially with Chubb out. Like, yeah, I don't think Chubb's going to come back.
He might be, and just a shadow of himself.
Which is like understandable.
Especially on that team. There's no desire to like what are you coming back for? Like just for yourself? Like it's got to be just for himself. Like,
Yeah.
but I have if the people who I've expected to do well haven't done great. Like DK even hasn't been great. Debo hasn't.
No.
But I've been getting like picked up from other guys that I could be way worse off. But it is frustrating. I could be a lot better. I think my guys are my guys.
How you feeling about your draft pick, Xavier Worthy?
I do. I was way more like and way too excited in the beginning. Like that great first week and looked like he was floating as he like.
I mean, his first touch was
Yeah.
like just ran by everyone.
Yeah, like that ridiculous. I had it wouldn't have mattered in the outcome out of Brandon's game, at least I don't think. But I had a feeling he would do good against the Bills just because the Bills traded that pick and let him get him. But I am very, very excited about him. Anybody with Mahomes is nice.
Yeah.
So especially someone that he's trusting this early and I think has been fortunate enough to have injuries around him, like ironically fortunate enough. So he gets to play and get like all those reps early and like important reps, not just reps like you would get in Tennessee or Cleveland, like reps that matter. I feel like it's gonna help a lot.
Who would you say is like your MVP this far?
For the season,
Yeah.
MVP. It might be Hubbard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow! I thought you'd just say Mixon.
Yeah, I
But
think it's gonna be Mixon.
It has
but he
been, but
did miss some games.
is like 4 weeks.
Yeah, I think it was
Including, I think it might including the bye. He missed 3 an injury and a bye. So like I haven't had him.
No, I think his bye's coming up. I thought Texas.
Oh, is it? Then maybe I did just not have him.
It was definitely at least 3 weeks.
I did bench him his first week back. He has been my best player, but like most valuable player to me.
Week 14 bye. Wow.
Yeah, that does.
That's huge.
Yeah. Maybe we'll swap back Terry for Monty. But or it could have been Terry because my receiver room could have been really weak.
Terry's been big.
Definitely picked it up. He had a stinker last week, but
yeah.
Yeah, but he's got a rookie QB. At least he has a QB now.
Yeah.
First time all career.
I need that Eagles defense to stop the Rams on Sunday night. They shut down Terry. I need them to clamp up Puka and Cup against Nick and Alex.
Let's see. Oh yeah. So I guess how confident? Actually, you both could answer it.
Okay.
How confident are you guys that you're gonna make playoffs this year?
You can go first.
I'd say I'm like 50-50 right now. What I think is going to happen is I'm going to lose the mark this week and I'm going to beat Norm the final week. And it's all going to come down to if I beat Steve or not next week, week 13.
I have so many do or die games ahead of me.
So
like half the
games. Trying to see something.
I just got to win 2 and I'm basically in, I think. So
yeah.
It's my mind. That's my mindset. That's my guy's mindset going forward.
Yeah.
When
you're head to heads.
Win 2 because I have the head to head over Alex, and it's split with Mike. So I don't think I'm going to catch up to him on points. So it comes down to a head to head with Steve as well, and that basically gets me in.
It's gonna be close. What about you?
I say you said 50-50. I say I'm 60-40 that I'm going to get in. I have my head-to-head with I don't have my head-to-head with Alex, but if we split, I'm most likely going to get him with the points. I'm going to need to beat you.
Yeah, that game's going to be huge.
We have the one-off game because then my last game is against Dom, and I've already beat Dom. Our points are like almost identical, but I've already beat Dom.
League's so competitive.
So
I love to see it.
Yeah, which is crazy. It's like there's no team that like Mike and you in previous years, and even Jack, that like it was like you knew like that's a 180 on a minimum. Like, you're kind of fucked unless you had a crazy day. Yeah. And you guys still can do those performances, but along with everybody else, and also like there's a lot more like come back down to earth games. Like there's been games of like your scores. I'm like, damn, I wish I played you that week. Yeah. And
when I was dropping 60 a game for like a month stretch, because I just had no one.
Yeah.
I hope the 49ers lose like the next. I'd lose was it next week, and maybe they pull McCaffrey back out.
That would really suck. That would really suck. And I could see them doing that.
Yeah.
What are they, 4-7?
It honestly scares me how late we play into the season for playoffs. Like, I guess we have to. Like, I can see like a team like the Niners, like you said, or like the Chiefs. Like, let's just say they're up so much, like the Week 17 games,
Especially
like,
with Kelsey getting so old.
Yeah, like, I can see them pulling their starters. It's a little scary. But it is what it is.
Yeah, so I'm gonna watch for the Bills too, because they have such a lead in their
Yeah,
division.
another team, the Bills.
If they can't get that bye, they're probably just sitting people.
Yeah,
The Lions.
yeah.
That's definitely gonna happen. Especially how late they've been playing these people into these games, they might at the end of the season try to play catch up with that rest they should be getting.
I don't know. Dan Campbell might just say fuck it.
Also, the Vikings, I guess, are like kind of record wise, aren't they? So I guess maybe they will keep their starters.
All right, should we rip some games, boys?
Yeah.
Wait, what was it? I forgot what was the topics you guys had to do today?
Oh yeah. Should we? Oh no, let's do the games first.
Do games first, and then we'll do questions. I will start with belt to ass, AFC Richmond over the farm.
Richmond, stand up.
I got a few things to say. The first one is at least this was over early.
Yes, sir. Richmond.
It was like 1:30 to 40 by like 2:15 p.m. So it was kind of over.
Yeah, I mean, they just started going off pretty much off rip. I love Brock Bowers, man. That guy's incredible.
He's really good. I don't have a ton to say about my team. Justin Tucker's washed. We might be in the market for a new kicker.
Yeah.
Gotta have like a get right week before these games get more important because they're not gonna replace them. Like not you, I mean the Ravens.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do because he's like he could just turn it on and just be the best kicker in the league like that.
I don't think he fell off like leg power or anything. It's definitely just a mental thing at this point. So much of a mental thing with kickers.
And then I just think like the Stacks gotta have a better game than combining for 30 if I'm gonna beat you. So
yeah, I was happy about that.
That's what we need next week.
Yeah.
Who do the Eagles play when you play me, Jack? Do you know?
What's up?
Who do the Eagles play when you play me? Do you know?
Let's see. Week 13, they'll be playing Baltimore, so decent defense.
Yeah, I can go either way.
They've let up some big point games, so
Yeah. Cincinnati games.
But yeah, and then I mean Chase still did his thing, 2 tutties. Obviously Bowers went off. Brees Hall had a sneaky
he got 31 very casually, I'll say that. Like it didn't even feel like
he scored. I feel like he scored like 2 late game touchdowns, and it was like he just jumped up.
Yeah. My guy AR looking right, finally. I don't know if that'll stay going, but good sign.
Is AR back or did he just play the Jet?
Shout out Chris Boswell.
Yeah, Chris Boswell.
Some people just have it. He has more points than in PPR leagues. He's more than DK this year.
Tyreek.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor.
Crazy stars. Yeah.
I think he's like the tight end one if he played tight end, which is ridiculous.
Hey, shout out Alex for dropping
it. All right, next game. The Banana Stand defeats We Can Guard Mike.
Yep.
Want
to take this one, Steve? Tell us about the game.
Yeah.
I mean, Amon-Ra having 38 is never going to be helpful, but Mixon put up 35, so you would think that would counteract it. But when Debo, Terry, Kelsey, and Nick Chubb, I thought I was playing in 2019 again,
I guess. He was waiting for that.
Okay, I'll stay.
We're
Yeah.
talking about your game. Were you listening?
Yeah, I was waiting.
Did you have
for
like
this.
your ear to the door for like 20 minutes?
Oh my god.
Stand up,
Stand
Jack.
up. We're doing it, B-Rod.
I'm not gonna lie, I jumped a little bit. I didn't like
That was loud.
That was loud.
I get the glass on.
I thought you clicked something on accident.
Okay. Steve, the floor is yours. Keep going.
That's gonna. We should clip that when Dom beats him this week.
Hey, no essay.
That is
That
big.
is true.
That is big. Just more stress next year. You don't win.
My next year.
It's like you have to do it again.
Oh, I'll be better. You'll be worse. It's fine.
I think so.
Clip it.
Clip it.
What was I saying? Until he stomped in here like a maniac. What was I saying? Oh, so how, like I said, never helps when Monterey has 38, but you would think that would counteract with Mixon. But I started with between Debo, Terry, Kelsey, and Chubb. Like I said, I thought I was playing in 2019. That just can't happen. They had
16 points combined is brutal.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Disley outscored them. So all four of them combined, Disley outscored them. So you're not going games that happen.
Disley season.
Shout out.
Let JT and Garrett do horrible in that 1:00 game.
Yeah.
Too many of my guys did horrible in those 1:00 games.
Shout out Taysom Hill for dropping 41 on my bench.
Yeah, me in redraft, but you should have inquired.
It's okay.
You didn't need him.
We'll go with this.
He's gonna be
so much better.
He's gonna be a beast the rest of the year, though.
Who will this?
Yes.
No, Taysom Hill. There's like nobody over there. He's a nut.
Yeah, I might just start him this week, I think.
The 75, the last touchdown he scored, the 75-yard run on like the
That was nuts. And I think he threw a pick too, right?
He did throw any fumble. His stat line was
He
crazy.
had a hell of a game.
All from your tight end.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but other than that, I mean, Young Hoku, I think that's.
Yeah, Young Ho.
Young Hoku.
He was doing good.
He looks like he's getting back in form, but he's going on by this week, so he might just get kicked to the curb.
I was driving home during 4:00 games. I just kept seeing him. Kept seeing him in the first half. It was like a 50-slinger field goal, a 40, and then
that was it.
I was just breaking. I was gonna crash. But yeah,
not enough people did well. Like it was top heavy. Mahomes, Jacobs, and Mixon did well, and then that was literally it. Even starting Goff wouldn't have mattered. It would have made it closer and more heartbreaking, but that would have really been it.
I forgot how scary it is playing against the Mahomes and Kelsey stack. Yeah, it's just terrifying every time during the red zone. Like,
you said those you expecting that shovel pass. I just go for that.
No, yeah, like on the 1 yard line.
Yeah. These cat isn't collapse. He's towards the goal line now.
Yeah, I traded them both and won a ring. No big deal.
Do you think?
Actually, no.
Do you think they're gonna win next week?
No, I don't.
No,
I don't, because from the start of the year, I was saying if I win 1 week, it would be this week for Dom because of the buys that he has. He's still fine. Like for a projector like the same.
Well, I was really just saying in the beginning of this, those projections are low because
Yeah,
like Dom's receivers are low. So I'm not gonna say anything.
No.
You had your
I was kidding.
Yeah.
He had his ear to the door. B-Rod, question. Who are you picking if you win?
Yes.
I'll say what I said last week. There's been one person in mind for the past 3 years, and it's not changing.
It's pretty obvious.
I'm not saying who it is until I make it, because I still fully expect a 2-1, because going 3-0 was so tough.
That's what I was saying. It's so hard to do that.
Like I think I heard Steve say, it was kind of hard to hear through the wall. I do think Dom's due. I think Dom's due.
He's so due. What's his losing streak right now?
It was just 2 games, but
it would just be so poetic for me to finally be 2-0 and beat Steve for my first time ever, and then just a complete dud for my team. Thanks, bro. And a complete dud for my team, and then Dom just goes nuts for the first time in how many weeks? It would for sure happen. So, but hey, no essay. That saves me some time, so I'm happy about that.
Huge.
It steps towards the end goal, even if you don't win this upcoming week.
Me?
No, I meant like of it not having to do it anymore. Not like the winning a ring.
Oh, yeah, true.
Oh, I thought you were saying not when you start November.
Yeah, let's go on to the next game.
Yeah. Straw Hats defeat Meg the Stallion 149 to 139. Um, God damn, Russell Wilson, you had to do something for Meg.
I
and
mean,
he
this is what happens when you trade away two franchise quarterbacks in the same season.
true.
This happens. He doesn't give you Rasheed Rice.
Yeah, facts. I thought he might have did that. He was gonna do that trade that like, I kind of mentioned at the Washington.
Yeah.
But yeah, the blueprint for Mark has basically been have Burrow and Barkley score over 30 and then let the rest of your team just do okay.
Weren't Saquon's touchdowns like against the game?
It was
too?
crazy.
Like back to back.
Yes, I think they were within like 40 seconds. Like it was like nuts. Like he was having like
Normal,
like a solid game, not anything crazy. Then he broke like two big touchdowns quickly, and I didn't realize how close the game was. Well, I did realize that, but I didn't realize how bad Russ did. Like if he just had like I don't know Jordan Love for example, like I mean, but at
you
the
got
same
Jordan
time,
Love, you're not even starting him. I don't want to hear.
At the same time, Dobbins was huge for him too. Dobbins had a great game.
Yeah, he had 19 basically.
Yeah, but so did
Just needs a better quarterback.
Jonnu Smith was 28 on his bench.
Jonnu's been nice on the Dolphins. Good acquisition.
He has a bunch of good tight ends.
Yeah,
like this guy, Keaton. I'm so mad I don't have.
He's stocking up on the real important players.
That's a norm shoot.
Don't start it on here. The comment section go crazy.
Yeah.
The comment section.
I guess that's that about that.
Yeah, I don't got a ton about this game. Hopefully Meg stays in the hunt.
It's big for me and you, Jack, though.
That is true. That is very true.
Alex is another 5-6 team now. All right, so organization versus you're the man. Organization won, 113 to 108 by exactly 5 actually.
Damn, that's just like be pissed if I was Dom. Like going up against 113.
Lamar just usually just did
one more touchdown.
Yeah, but huge win for Mike.
Yeah, he needed this one bad.
Playoff picture now with that win. He's got the current 6th spot.
Yeah, and I mean it was just a low scoring game. Darnell Mooney really getting hurt did not help.
Just wide receivers and tight end like me.
Yeah, I mean Devontae Smith 7, Mooney like 5, Andrews 4.
Didn't start BTJ.
Yeah.
Didn't start BTJ, and that was honestly the difference.
Yeah. I mean, I would not have expected him to do that good, honestly, with Mac Jones.
Yeah,
kind of sucks.
Yeah, that's really true.
He put something.
If he would have been over Smith,
I think there's a lot of garbage time stuff.
Mooney, he would have won the game.
Yeah.
The Dom has this limited receiver options next week and like 7 running back options.
Yeah. It's gonna be running the fucking ball next week.
All right. Last game. The poop bowl.
Ashton Genty Bowl, as Commish wants us to call it.
Yeah. Company versus roast beef.
It's gonna be a bust too, of course.
And all I have to say is, I said last week on the pod that the company would find a way to fuck it up and win this game, and that's exactly what they did. Precisely.
You went perfect 5 for 5 last week.
Did I actually?
Yeah. I was watching today as like a refresher before it came on. I was like, oh shit, you picked all 5 games right.
I mean, it's still max PF though.
Yeah, it still doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know. But
I'm surprised. I mean, the company won.
Well, T and Nico.
he is T. Higgins.
True.
Yeah. I mean, Chris's team is just boring, man.
Boring.
No, they are. They really are.
It's just like
Even like Eckler, like he got 17.6, but he got 7 rushing yards. Like,
Like Jerry Judy's he was his best scorer. Jerry Judy was boring.
yeah.
yeah, that's like what the first
That's
good
such an
game.
interesting way to describe his team. Is boring.
There's just no one that I'm like, wow, like I want to root for that guy.
Or like even like slightly less than mid.
Like no one gets too excited on that team.
Like, even
Cedric Tillman gets me excited. That's about it.
It's exciting.
Yeah, but I saw some stat
Jane
that
Daniels.
since Puka and Cup came back, like Kyron's been like the RB like 22, 25. Like it's changing things a lot for the team. It sucks for Kyron, but
Hopefully, maybe Puka and Cup will do ass again.
yeah.
Maybe.
No, but Chris does have some guys. It's just like he has Jaden Daniels, he has Kittle, Kyron.
Kittle, he doesn't wash his hair. Which is something.
And he was out this week. That could have been the difference too.
Yeah, he looked extra dirty on the sideline.
Yeah.
Like just greasy.
Yeah.
Like greasy.
Somehow not in uniform, he looked even dirtier.
Yeah. See under the helmet sometimes.
All right. Well, I don't really have much to say about that game.
Yeah, good win, company.
In last place record wise.
Did he get eliminated?
Yeah,
And he's also
eliminated.
officially
Yeah.
eliminated. Yeah.
Yeah, he's eliminated. Rip.
First one to go from the dominant older brothers.
Remember when he won the Big Bros division?
What?
Remember when he won the Big Bros division and then just completely fell off?
With 10 wins. That was crazy.
That was crazy.
That was last year, right?
No, the first season.
First season.
Ryan, Kristen had 10 wins.
Oh, I thought you said Norm.
No.
First season.
Yeah, Chris had 10 wins the first year. Let's get to our questions for this
Yes,
week.
yes. Wait, I'm trying to pull him up.
Actually, do remember it. Now I think of it. So what do you think the standings will look like in our league in 2030?
2030.
Yeah. We'll see.
All right. Meg up top.
Meg is going to
Honestly,
be one of the better teams in all these picks. They are.
So he still has to execute the draft picks.
I know.
Yeah, but
I can see he's not
yes,
the best
yes.
drafted.
But
He makes a lot of questionable picks.
I think he's gonna put in so much effort to make sure he doesn't do it, but I don't know. He might like overthink.
I don't know. He didn't watch one single second of film.
Did he watch Flock? So
Yeah.
It's on.
Wait. But like Joe Douglas in the 2022 class, it's hard to miss when you have that many first round picks.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, look at how many first round picks he has, Alex. Like, it's hard to miss that many times in the first round. Like, will Alex get his Sauce and Garrett, and then in the second round is Brees? Maybe. He has so many picks. It's tough to miss that many times. Is my point.
Yeah.
Like,
he has
it
four
is,
firsts.
but like it
tough.
could happen.
It could, but like,
Especially if they're spaced out. If they're all lined up, it'll be tough because then like you won't have to make tough decisions. But
Well,
if he has
actually-
like 2, 7, or like 2, 5, set like
True.
yeah, true.
it could be tougher.
At first, Mark's lining up looked bad. That was when he drafted Kenneth, who was good, but then Drake London, Traylon Burks.
Well, Traylon Burke, that's gonna be bad.
But Drake London did pan out.
All right, who else? What other teams in 2030?
I can go either way.
I think all of us will be towards the top. Right here.
I think it'll be like it's gonna be really close though.
Will Chris be there?
Unless someone's in the middle of an active rebuild, I don't think it'll be that much of a drop. It'll be like it is now. It'll be like 7 teams, really, 7 to 18.
Yeah.
Chris. No, I'm kidding.
No, Chris is going to be at the bottom.
No,
Will
he-
be spinning.
Chris at dead last. He'll be in the middle of a rebuild.
Yeah, I just can't see him being
no. You think?
No.
You think he'll be good before then?
He
And
makes
then be bad again?
so many questionable
I think-
decisions, man.
I think he's finally figuring it out. Because the past, like,
I also want him to keep doing well because I don't want him to like love the league. He's
Yeah.
not good effort. And like fuck this, I suck.
Yeah.
the past 2 years, even when he was bad, he just like kept trying to compete and make playoffs. I think now
Which I
he's
love.
like,
Which I love.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't work out.
Until it breaks some. That's gonna suck.
Yeah. So I think he mentioned, I think on the podcast last week that like, or 2 weeks ago, whenever it was, that like he's starting to like figure out stuff about like not having to compete always and make the right moves. So we'll see.
Yeah, he said that he's gonna make trades. I mean, he hasn't yet, and the deadline's coming up. We'll see.
We'll see.
Before things Wednesday before Thanksgiving.
No, I think
Nah,
it's like
that's a
December
redraft.
4th.
Wednesday after.
Yeah, so it's Wednesday after.
It's December 4th.
Yeah, it's the Wednesday after.
But yeah, I think it's just so hard to know what the standings will look like when we are all just trading draft picks.
If you don't think Chris will be, you think it'll still be him at the bottom end? Do you think there's a time before now in 2030 that Chris will be?
I think it'll be like. I think it'll be like maybe like average to like slightly exciting. Maybe
Will he get a home playoff game?
Home playoff game. Crazy.
I don't know because so many of the teams in our league are just getting better, and I feel like he's not one of them. So it's hard to say. However, I do want to say, Mark is going to be there with him at the bottom.
Yeah. So too. I think so too.
No. Listen. Because Mark doesn't have a pick till 2028. I think. Yeah. Is that right?
No.
27.
I think he has his 2027 first, maybe.
All right. So he doesn't have.
For the next 2 years, he doesn't have first or seconds. I think.
Yeah, because he went all in on his starting lineup, and I don't know if he. I mean, his bench isn't good.
He needs a bench.
Yeah.
The starting lineup is really good. Then
Unless he's like depending. No, he doesn't have Pacheco anymore.
No, he doesn't have Pacheco.
Yeah.
Forgetting that.
But it's Chris Godwin.
Like, oh, he has.
Yeah, he does have Chris Godwin.
Yeah, but coming off that dislocated ankle,
he might not even be a Buck anymore. He's probably not going to be.
He's gonna have to. He might move teams. He's free agent, so.
Mara puts another guy in a coma, he might be done. So.
True.
Really say
he did that.
Any other teams that I think are going to be bad? It's hard to say. That's.
I don't know. I think it's going to be very like fluctuate for a while before people get into like true rebuilds. I think maybe around 2030 we'll start seeing people like fully like just tanking like really bad.
Who's the next team to blow it up, you think?
I mean, does the company count? Have they already blown it up?
Yeah, it's hard to tell now. He was like
not like an Alex blow up. I mean, I don't think that will happen again.
That's how almost.
He's gonna start doing what
Alex did. Crazy. I mean, unless he shows that it works, but you have to wait. Yeah,
that was crazy.
I was so involved.
Steve was going nuts. It happened right. Like what started it all was the JT trade. And I was texting you. I'm like, look, I know you're not going to use these picks. I know you're giving it to someone. Just tell me who.
For the first like 3 days of negotiations, I had in my head like, I could use these picks. I could do something with it. And I texted then now I started talking, and I'm like, nah, like he wants these picks. Now I'm gonna like fuck the picks.
You really wanted the picks, and I was like, what's going on with him?
Yeah, I really wanted them after.
Dom was so mad.
And then Dom gave you picks right after too. I was like, dude, what?
He was so.
Wasn't it Derrick Henry?
Yeah.
I think so, and then you got like Devontae Smith from, I think, right?
And Terry.
Yeah.
And then you gave him Dom too.
Yeah. Cool. They got Mixon from Alex, Josh Jacobs from Alex.
Jesus.
My whole squad.
My whole makeup. So what I'm hearing is Alex actually would have been good if he didn't blow it
up. He probably would.
He had a lot of talent on his team.
Yeah, like his all-time team is good. Like,
his all-time is really good. Cool, because he traded so much too. But
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think it'll be like you three and Mike towards the top. Me, Norm, Dom, Alex more in the middle. Chris and Mark at the bottom.
Yeah, I think Chris is going to be like the Jets of our league. That's how
I never get it. Like,
yeah.
Come on.
Seriously. This is what I think.
Until they fire the owner.
Yeah. If we got paid for being GMs, Chris would be fired.
Who are we replacing him with?
Who's replacing him?
Yeah, no.
Is Billy getting the call?
Or Leon. Or Jill.
Or Jill.
So the non-football question this week. Do you remember what it is? I do not.
It's what is your biggest fear?
Oh yeah. Well, I guess like an easy one for everyone, I'm sure is death. But so I'm not gonna say that.
You do something really dark. I think it's a joke.
No, I mean, bro,
I mean, yeah, but like
death is scary as hell.
like
But I feel like
spider,
I feel
stuff
like
like
that's,
that.
yeah, I feel like that's too simple. So I would have to say, uh, I used to love this animal so much as a kid, found it so fascinating and cool. But then I saw like one attack, and like I was just like, no, no. I know yours is gonna be birds. I saw like one attack and like never looked at them the same, and like I have a huge fear of them. Is sharks.
Oh,
I'm
Ooh.
petrified of sharks, man. Like
does it affect your going in the ocean?
it honestly does now.
I think about it.
Because
Absolutely.
I've been like this summer there was a good amount of attacks. Like I think not by here, but like Texas, I saw. Actually, oh yeah, Florida there was like a few on July 4th. But yeah, sharks definitely biggest fear.
Yeah.
Like sharks in
Um,
the ocean. You can't even see in Jersey water. Like you can't see your feet. Like a shark could come up on you
true. I'm trying to think of like okay, I have mine. It's probably bees. I fucking hate bees so much.
at any time. These
Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I guess I just got like stung too many times as a kid, and now I'm just like, do not mess with bees. Will not be near them ever.
I mean, getting stung does really hurt. Remember, I stepped on one, getting it, and it got stuck in my sandal. What
Yeah.
about your biggest fear?
Birds.
Really, birds?
For sure.
Spies or something?
No, they're just like you never know what they're gonna do. I've had like nightmares about them, all types of stuff. I think it's a learned behavior because my mom's like petrified of them. So like, I watched her always be afraid of them. But like I don't know, they just seem like awful. Like geese, horrible.
Oh,
Seagulls,
fuck geese.
pigeons.
How do you travel in the
Sometimes
city
they're
with
like they
pigeons?
blend in with like the dirty sidewalk, and I don't see them until like one like they fly up like right next to me, and like a little like I'm like flinching with like my leg up in the middle of like rush hour people. But I don't know. I just they make me like skeeve and like I flinch at the shadows of the beach. I think it's a seagull coming down. I've never been attacked except for like in my nightmares, but
I remember in Wildwood, one flew so close to your head at the boardwalk.
yeah,
Like,
box seagulls are horrible because they try to get like food.
They're savages.
Jack, weren't you in the class where Mr. Brown killed a bird?
I was.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Like one of the craziest. We're in like the whatever the health rooms in the high school, and we have the windows open to the courtyard. No, I'll get there. And remember, Mr. Brown's teaching us whatever freshman year fucking health is. Bird flies in the window and is now is like swirling around the top of the room, freaking out. Mr. Brown just stands up and goes, "All right, everyone, go to the gym." And so we all leave the classroom. We're like looking through the window, looking to see what he does. He picks up a folding chair and just swats the bird straight out of the air, kills it,
Soldier training.
throws it out the window. Throws it out the window, and we're all like, "Mr. Brown, you just killed that bird." And he's like, "No, no, it's just knocked out." And then, and then
concussion.
we never spoke of it again.
60 miles an hour at that poor thing.
Yeah, so he murdered a bird in front of all of us,
Yeah.
which was great.
Welcome, Steve.
Yeah.
B-Rod, what's your fear?
Dying alone.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a good one. That's, that's not the same like theme as ours, but it's a good one.
If I had to choose an actual one, like not trying to be funny. I mean, it's not like I'm not like pretty scared of that, but um, I mean, this is like pretty cliche too. Like it's not like so niche like yours. Like I'm not gonna say birds, but heights. I can't do heights at all. Like I don't go like on roller coasters or anything. Like, which yeah, like weak, but like I can't do it. And like and like now that like I'm working on like some like job sites in the city, like I know that like I'm gonna be like high up, like if like on like a skyscraper or like something like some project like that, and I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. But like I'll figure it out then. But, like for now,
Yeah.
like
Before you
I
do it in
can't.
official work capacity, I would go up by yourself and just like
No, yeah,
like
like
just
I,
looking like get
like
used to it by yourself.
like I mean, like you know, like when you go to MetLife and like you go like up the escalators.
Oh,
I like can't go like on the outside one because like, I'm
when
like
looking out for the
because
lot.
like if I look down, like I like just like freeze. Like it's like
Well,
it's so bad.
have you ever been in the train station at Grand Central? Get to the escalator at Grand Central. It's like 4 flights maybe of just like straight up. Like it's hardly up.
Yeah.
It's like you like look down and especially with like the grading of like the steps of an escalator, it like it's almost it looks like it's like moving up and down. It's horrifying.
Yeah, like my whole school, like at Cornell, because like the whole school is like on top of a hill basically, and there's like so many like bridges and waterfalls and gorges, and like if you like the bridges are like great. It's like not like a solid path. So like if you look down while you're walking, it's just like a huge fall, like down the waterfall basically. Like I used to like hate walking. Like like I'm so bad with it. It's terrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
I freeze up.
I used to not care about heights, but like as I got older, I'm like more scared now for some reason. I think about it more. Like going on roller coasters, I don't know if like I would be good at it as much as I used to be. Like at Six Flags.
Yeah. I used to not care at all.
Yeah.
Guys, they're shutting down King Ka.
Yeah. Tragic.
But see, like
causes so many neck aches and headaches. But
I wonder what they're replacing with. They should like start updating the park a little bit. Like I was looking at the like how long each roller coaster has been up now, and like they're all early like 2000s or
Old.
and they have like DC like Warner Bros has like I think DC. So at Six Flags, like they can keep making all these like superhero roller coasters and updating and making it cooler, but
Green Lantern too.
they're really not. Yeah, Green Lantern's gone now too, which was not really a good route at all.
That show was trash.
All the technology nowadays, like they can make some really sick roller coasters.
No, yeah, that's what I was saying.
They, like I said, they've just been there all for so long. Like I guess like Superman and all those are cool, but at this point, so many people have gone on it because it's just been there so long.
Yeah.
You haven't?
I did that on Superman, dude.
The hell?
The only one I've done on it
You
is.
used to be scared of rides.
That's how I started this whole thing.
Yeah, I know, but I thought you like got over it, but you really didn't. I don't think you ever.
I went on
rides with us.
I went on Batman. One time. That was pretty.
Batman's
sick.
the rookie.
Well, that's what I was. And I went on the new one, the Jersey Devil. That was actually cool.
Oh, I've never been on that actually.
Oh, who's the rookie now?
But never been on Metro though.
No, yeah, like I was gonna say, I don't care about like Kinaka. Well, like I do not care, but that's fast at least. Like Nitro, like going up that slow and seeing the whole park, like
Brutal.
Metro's.
I will never go.
Metro's awesome.
I've been in that line several times, and I get out every single time. Like I can't do it.
Yeah. All right. You're gonna want to start talk about the games this week. Start talking about them.
Yeah, let's go.
Huh?
I don't want to talk about next week.
All right.
B-Rod doesn't want to jinx anything.
Yeah.
Okay. We got the farm versus the Straw Hats. Mark's got a couple buys, maybe just one. Or he's got his defense and Joe Burrow, so.
And Drake London on bye.
Oh yeah. I didn't even see that.
So the farm. Please win.
Yeah, I'm just hoping for a win. Gotta win 2 of the last 3. So that's the mindset. Hopefully the stack gets it going. They haven't had a nuts game yet, so yeah, that's all I got.
I'm rooting for your loss because
Understandable. I'm picking the farm.
I'm gonna go who I think. Then with no explanation, just who I think and who I want.
All right.
So I think you're gonna beat them, but I want Mark
Hell yeah. I don't know. Barkley and Jefferson had terrible games the last time I played him, so we'll hope for more of that.
I think your team just looks better this week, honestly. Like other than his top four players, the rest of his lineup, like it's just not that good.
It's what happens when you don't have depth. But I mean, hey, he's what, 9-2?
Yeah,
So
it's not gonna be easy to beat, but I think it's a good week for you to do it. We'll see though.
yeah, I'm taking the farm. Let's go. Back to 500.
Next game, AFC Richmond versus Roast Beast. Not gonna lie, I got Roast Beast here.
Give me Richmond. Stand up.
This game doesn't matter for at anything. You already
This,
got the division, and Chris is already eliminated.
this has no playoff implications whatsoever. Just points for Chris. That's it.
Yeah. Well, I am trying to get the 1 seed. That's all. That's all really
Mark.
matters for. Yeah, I want to get the 1.
Oh yeah, so you're in for me. Let's go.
Um,
Yeah, that's all I got on that game.
All right. So
AFC.
you're the man versus the banana stand.
we did like we did this one. I'll be back.
Just in time.
He puts
No. I just came upstairs. I just want to say, even if I go 2-1, I'll be happy. Okay,
You should be happy.
I'll be very happy.
You're already happy.
I
You
am happy.
know.
I said on the pod before this whole thing started that I think I'm going 2-1 this year.
That's what I think you're gonna go. I think that's.
Okay, well you're not allowed to think it, but I can think it
Why can't I think that?
because then you're doubting me.
I'm taking this.
You beat me last week.
Huh?
I did think you were gonna beat me
No,
last week.
it was
Before
looking-
anything happened. I thought you were gonna.
It's never good when you're picking up gold this late at Sunday at noon, dude.
Whoever it was gonna be wasn't gonna be the reason I won or lost, and then it happened to be a good part of it. But
Dude, the 29-yard touchdown was crazy.
I didn't see it. I was like, I finally got upstairs.
I didn't see it either.
I just want to check the game. Hopefully, Disley didn't do anything yet.
29-yarder.
They're cooking.
But what I do want to say real quick about my game with Dom is that I mentioned it today in the chat. He's starting Lamar and I'm starting Herb, and it's Chargers Ravens on Monday night. So
Yeah,
it's gonna be like,
Hopefully it comes down to that. That'd be sick.
Also,
and we'll have Mark Andrews, but I have another tight end that just so happens to play for the Chargers.
Who do the Cardinals have this week?
Seattle. So it's Mark versus Jason, which I don't like them playing at the same time either.
McBride probably shouldn't be playing that game. Seattle guard the tight ends. Well, gotta go this.
Yeah. Dude, Tom said that today.
Yeah.
what do you say?
I don't know if he
Like
said
this
it in the
league.
chat or if he was because we were texting separately too.
I think he said in the chat.
I mean, it'll be great for the narrative, but at this point, I just gotta get out of there.
No, you can't. You can't put Disley.
It'll be too arrogant. It'll be too arrogant.
When Disley gets the like a 39-yard touchdown this time,
No, I'll be so mad, but
McBride us the first quarter.
stop that,
I'm
dude.
putting it out there.
Oh my god.
I gotta beat.
But
What you
look at you did. Oh no.
Definitely from knocking.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's your guys' predictions?
I'm taking the stand. You're making history. You're doing it.
I think we started with this one, right? Like,
Yeah, we started the pod with talking about this.
I think Dom's gonna do it. Such a toss-up though, and I think like I said before, I think it's gonna be in like the 140s range, both teams. Not as low as it's projecting. And also back to who I think and who I want. I don't know who I should want to win. That's what I was telling Ryan.
You should want B-Rod to win.
You should because Dom has the same record as you.
But then it's like, then that's putting because he's lost to play Ryan against. He could lose again. And who do you play before Ryan?
Chris.
All right, so he could lose again once. That might change my opinion then. But it would be like I was saying to Ryan, if I root for Brandon to win, that's basically saying like, all right, now I'm just fighting for 3 spots instead of fighting for 4 spots, and that like kind of makes it harder. Almost like I don't want to like concede like he's locked into the playoffs already, or like locked into that spot already. Like I'd rather have another team in the man. Even the white t-shirts.
Yeah.
I took off my jersey.
Oh, man, I didn't even interrupt. I just saw him over there lurking in the corner, flexing.
But wouldn't you also rather someone else be in slot November?
That's also another thing I have to like. I think it would be fun.
Because who would you want to get slot?
Yeah.
Next?
Who would you want?
Someone said this. I forget who, but I think Chris would be a good essay writer. I think Alex would be funny.
Alex would be
because he writes jokes. It makes him like kind of a writer now. So I feel like that would be funny.
Yeah. For sure.
Stay in the family. That'd be fun too.
I would never do that too.
But then I feel like he could also get out of it easily, so I don't want to.
I think Mike would be good.
Someone in a mixer, like someone who's
that's gonna be in there for a while.
So I feel like Chris and Alex would be good candidates.
Yeah,
I think Mike would be good. I think he would.
Who?
I think Mike would be good. He'd just despise it the whole time, and it'd be really.
I want it to be a little bit fun. I feel like Mike would hate it too much.
That's also a good point.
But I think you would hate it. You hate it a little less than Mike would.
What?
I think you hate it a little less than Mike would.
Like he would hate it more than me?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Well, no, okay. The reason why I hate it so much is because there's no reason why I'm in it.
Chris just saying
it. Like there's no reason for like,
which is funny too.
For like this to be a me thing. Like it just started out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Well, so that's why I'm mad. Because I was just chosen random.
I think that you're done though, like for good. Like even once you get rid of it.
Yeah.
He's jinxing it.
You can't get
he always tries to jinx you in the game, which I do too.
It could be next year. I generally don't jinx. I generally just hate my freaking team. Yeah. It's not me thinking like, oh, if I say this, I might actually win. It's that I hate my team in my life. That's it.
But also, there should be a stipulation that you can't add a person back who's been in it unless like we go the full.
That's what I was gonna say. Unless
everyone pass it on.
It was like, let's say like someone wins, like if I put Chris in it and he somehow goes 3-0, which I would be so mad at you right away. We back in it right away. I gotta be like safe from this for a while. That's my input.
Yeah.
1 year, it should be like the lose. Like if you don't get out of it or lose all 3, you gotta come to like Thanksgiving dinner with us. You're gonna start getting really heavily involved in family stuff. Be in our Christmas card.
There was a punishment last year for if I was 0-3, but there wasn't one this year. There was something that was like bad last year.
Yeah, you got
0-3.
Yeah,
because I think my team was worse, and Chris wanted to like just have a possibility, just in case if I did go 0-3.
Who'd you beat Dom the first week last year, right?
Yeah. That's classic.
All right, let's move on.
There's more games. Sorry.
No, it's a good.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so I didn't even pick who I think's gonna win.
You said that earlier.
Oh yeah, I said Brandon, right?
Say Dom.
No, I think your team's better this week for sure.
Ryan.
Don't really like Dom's receivers so much this week. Smitty, Sutton, Myers. Sutton's pretty good though.
That Lamar projection for Dom could be really low.
27.
Though. I know it could be low.
That's what I was telling Ryan. I'm like, how is he? Because like, I don't think the receivers that he has are bad at all. Like, I think Jacoby's very underrated right now in fantasy. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, but like, still, like, their projections are low. How is he still projected like so high? Fantasy Lamar is 27. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And he could actually do it.
Yeah.
He could do it.
All right, moving on. The organization versus the company.
I just want to say, and Norm has nobody. Norm has literally not a soul to play.
There's actually no chance that he wins this.
Well, that would be one of the worst losses ever for Mike.
Yeah, that would kind of like be done.
That would end the season, and would end the season to a team who is exactly arguing about trying to end the season.
Yeah.
And it's such a bad team. And his line was horrible.
Yeah.
But he really doesn't have another option.
Doesn't have another option.
Yeah. For 1 week.
He's gonna have to pick up a tight end off the waiver wire this week.
I know a guy.
Ertz is out there.
I know a guy who will be on there soon.
Jack, who's your tight end?
Taysom Hill.
No, other than that.
I have Kyle Pitts, Tucker Kraft.
No. Give Norm one of them this week.
Taysom Hill.
He's not going to give me any of his picks though, so like I don't have any use for literally anyone on his team.
This
Mike-
lineup's bad. Brick, Benson, and Madison.
Yeah,
RB1
I
and
know
2.
that's an insane
Alexander's
running back.
all right.
Yeah, just all right.
Just all right.
Frickin' Madison is.
It's nuts.
That's an insane running back.
And there's not even like someone on the waivers though that he could pick up that's better. Like those are
So
two best
bad.
options. Like crazy.
Should I add Zeke and start him with all my other guys who were good 5 years ago?
Yeah. The 2017 Dream Team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Mike.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to say.
That's a nice game for Mike to have on the schedule now.
Yeah, basically a free win. Yep. All right, moving on to the last game.
It's game of the week right here.
Yeah, we can guard Mike versus Megan Thee Stallion. Game of the week. One of the biggest games this season for her league. I gotta look at this. No,
I'm looking.
I definitely got Steven.
I think I'm going to take Steve too. I think your guys had a lot of bad games. Now there's just 4 bounce back games.
I hope so. I mean, you can't do 2 in a row if you're selling my season.
I think Mahomes and Kelsey have a huge week against Carolina.
I don't know. That
You think
scares
it's a
me.
trap game?
That scares me.
I think that's
Good.
trap game written all over it.
Up a little bit. It's not Kelsey and Mahomes. They're gonna go up a little bit. Not that they're gonna get pulled, but they were like
Yeah.
so like.
It's not like Kareem's gonna take over a game though.
I know, but I don't need him doing like behind the back flips to somebody and it counts the run, and it's like the lineman running in.
Yeah.
I watch. Like I don't want that, and they might do shit like that.
Yeah.
Another good thing is they don't have Bucker, so like maybe they will try to, like I said last week, they will try to go for more. But that's not what's gonna win me the game. It could be what loses me the game, but they're not gonna go off, and I'm not excited about that.
Alex is serious right now, and he's trying to make the playoffs. He needs to get a better quarterback.
Yeah, I'm staring at Russell Wilson. Like,
He's not.
He is trying to make playoffs though. At the same time, I don't know with him.
Look at but his schedule for the rest of the season is after
It's
me.
brutal.
It's Mark and you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like he has to win. Like I think if that's why I was saying before
I heard.
that
You never know that he could beat any of us.
if I lose this week, then the 4 little brothers are going to be class. So me and Alex both won't make it.
That was my prediction.
I have to lose this week though. I don't think I'm going to.
The thing again, the thing with his team this week, Alex, which I hate when I'm playing against like a team like this, is he only has 2 players playing at 1 on Sunday, and then he
Yeah, a lot of
has
shit happen later.
he has Russ on Thursday night,
oh my God.
Puka and Cup on Sunday night, and Dallas Goddard on Sunday night, and then he has Ladd, Dobbins, and his defense on Monday
Oh,
night.
that's going to make me.
I know he's gonna change his defense though.
Yeah, his defense.
Oh
gonna
yeah,
change.
true. Okay.
Goddard might not play. Might start high. Against the Giants. Don't do that.
Ooh,
Yeah, and I have a bunch of people playing at 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock, and that is
True.
it.
he's probably gonna start Kate Otten, which that will be a
I-
crazy revenge game.
I could. I'll say that.
Sorry.
I could set myself up for like a
Russ-
crazy lead. But
Russ
I could
actually
also
might be-
this game, my season could be done by 4:30.
Yeah.
So
Damn, we're really in the thick of it now.
Yeah, we're in crunch time.
Where this is.
The season went by so quickly too.
Get a
Like
piece of that. Go pee. Yeah.
Now playoffs are going to be fire.
Yeah.
warm. It's burning, Steve.
I mean, I don't even know who I think's gonna make it. Like we were saying. I got me, Brandon, Mark, and then the rest is really just a toss up between the farm organization, Steven.
I want it to be the whole Denver Bros division. That'll be like
That's what Chris's prophecy.
Yeah,
like,
that'll be fire.
that's so tough to happen. Like it's probably like never gonna be this close to happening again. You
And
know,
the-
like
and the
it's
big bro-
it's tough.
Big Bro will come out on top.
All right.
That would be disastrous for the Wolves legacy.
You don't like put that down. That'll be really bad.
With
If
no
you
little
Beat
brother.
all of us, yeah.
Trying to sweep my division this year, by the way.
You have
I've
one
had-
Alex game left?
I have an Alex game and a Chris game left.
The Chris game could be dangerous.
Hey,
He comes up in those like
yeah,
spots,
we,
you know,
we,
like
we split. I think almost every season.
all right.
Uh,
I got good one.
I mean, there's nothing really much else to talk about. Look, I do want to talk about it though. Not gonna do a full out Giants corner,
Giants corner.
but we do have to bring up Daniel Jones finally benched. Clap it up for Tommy Cutlets.
Are you excited for him? He might win us some games
So
we don't
look,
even win.
so look, I'm excited
He did it last year.
just a little bit because the games might not be as bad to watch anymore.
Like,
but at the same time-
like, close my eyes the season so far.
Yeah, I don't want to win. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to win.
You would rather lose in a closer game, though.
Yes.
You would. I'm just asking. I don't know what I'd rather.
How do you feel about it as a neighbor's owner?
I don't know. I gotta see what
Oh no.
it looks like what a legit wide
And a
receiver
Tracy
want.
owner too.
Yeah.
Because last
Tracy
year when
did fine.
DeVito played, we didn't really have any good weapons, and he was actually making the most out of nothing as a rookie. So I don't know how he's gonna do with
Isn't
Nathan.
Dable
I
play
think he
calling
could.
instead of fail? What's your choice?
I don't know. He was making some impressive throws last year.
I don't think they want to win. I think if they,
Do you-
if they think they're getting their jobs back, they want that top 8 quarterback. They
100%.
should be having James Daniels right now.
Yeah,
Do you think his agent will be there?
100%.
But
Oh,
1000%.
I thought they fired him. I thought he got rid of him.
Did he?
I thought so. I thought he
If
changed.
he did, he's coming back or something. Like,
Wait, I think he
it's
might
such
be
a
right. I
lot.
think I saw
I think he got rid of him.
Why?
Because he was a clown. He was dressed like the Lucky Charms guy.
Who dresses like that?
Straight mobster.
It was Sunday Night Football, and he looked like he belonged on a box of cereal. It was
He
ridiculous.
looked like a mobster from the 1960s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like in bright colors.
Shout out the Penguin. So fire.
Oh, what episode are you on?
I'm on 7 right now.
Dude, so you've been binge watching it.
Yeah.
How good is it?
I've been killing it. So good. The acting is next level.
I love it. I'm
But
probably
yeah.
watching it. What do you think of the Batman? I was gonna ask.
Batman was fire. I actually really liked Robert Pattinson as Batman.
Great.
Same.
He's a good Bruce Wayne.
He's my favorite.
He's good.
Tell Norm to watch it. I don't know if he did yet, but he was saying last week he was going to. But like, he's scared that it's too long because, like, I mean, that's what everyone says. But yes, it's long, but like,
It is a
But
long,
it's
but I don't know. I don't
They
know if
sent
it's
him
because I
in
see
3-minute
it.
clips on TikTok. And
Yeah. Family Guy playing
yeah.
on you.
I don't know if it's because I've seen it so many times, but when I watch it, it doesn't
That's how Mark
feel
watches it.
that long anymore.
With Subway Surfers.
And I feel like it was all needed. I didn't really feel like anything was unnecessary.
They were definitely world building a lot for like the Penguin in the second movie, so it was necessary.
But like, that's the thing. Like, that felt so much more like Gotham. You know, like
Yeah.
the world building in that was great. Like,
Yeah.
The Dark Knight, like, yes, it's great.
It felt
But,
like
it's
Chicago.
It's just like New York City. You know, like it's not like Gotham. you know?
Yeah.
I agree.
I liked all like the actual like detective stuff.
Yeah.
Like, seeing how smart he is.
Yeah, that was sick. All the riddle solving.
Yeah.
And then Commissioner Gordon, what a duo. I guess that's it for the pod this week, right?
Yeah.
Any closing remarks? Oh, I wanted to ask you a question about your team. Could we expect a rebrand
Like a name.
anytime soon? And name rebrand?
I have to, and I want to. I don't know what.
Because at
And
this
like
point,
when I do it, I want it to be it. Like I don't want something that's like seasonal or like a
Yeah.
time period thing.
you want it to be like official.
Yeah, and I
like,
still don't know
forever.
what. Like I've always been bad with that. Like even like most, other than like our redraft league and this league, it's my. It's a lot. That's all.
No. Crash out Rice
Yeah.
in our redraft.
Yeah, it was Crushy Rice.
That's good.
No Crash Out Rice.
You'll think of something. It's gonna come.
Yeah. Like I don't want to force it. Like make it something like.
That you won't want to keep
Yeah.
forever. Yeah.
But it is like it's something I do actively think about though.
Yeah, because like who even is Mike at this point?
Bro, we've successfully guarded him for
Yeah.
for
It's tough.
years.
It's gonna be weird though.
Yeah, I'm used to seeing your name. So I'm thinking, like,
Yeah.
And also the initials just works for some reason. It just like flows.
Yeah.
Looks good. But I guess
The W and the M on.
yeah, like the C, yeah, shit's hard. Yeah, that's it, right?
Yeah, that's all we got. Thanks for listening, boys.
Of course. Thanks for coming, Steve. Appreciate it.
We'll be back next week after a crazy
Yeah,
5 and 6. We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Worst of luck, Jack. And I'll see you on Wednesday.
Too. Yeah, Wednesday too. Big Turkey Bowl.
Yes, sir. Gotta beat these two.
All right.
We should have did turkey bowl prediction.